In this reading, I'm channeling someone who has a lot of emotional maturity, and this is someone who has been wounded by a group of people that were led by an emperor. This could be a parental figure that really harmed them in a really painful experience that they had with these people. And what they're seeing here is that this family is like generational trauma and a pattern that has been, brought down for who knows how many generations of being in a toxic energy, doing toxic things, having toxic ideas, behaving in toxic ways because all they could see is what they were taught. And so it's like they kept their head down and they're like, okay, to survive this environment, I need to act this way. To survive this environment, I need to be this thing. I need to do that thing. I need to say that thing. And they never grew beyond that experience. They never were able to see there's a different way of living that's more healthy, that's more loving, that's more, in alignment with your purpose. It's like, I don't know, it's almost like, the trauma response to their environment was to surrender to it. And so these people may have hurt you and by behaving this way. And I feel like you're very emotionally mature and wise, and you understand what happened here, what went sideways, what went wrong. And it's like this generational trauma and wounding that caused these people to act misaligned. And in that acting misaligned, they hurt you so bad. But it's so beautiful because I can see that you have unconditional love for these people. You can see where they're coming from. You can see why they did what they did. And, who led them and what even happened to this person too. Like, how far does this go back? Who knows? And I feel like you hold a prayer in your heart for these people that they'll be able to see that life doesn't have to be this heavy. It doesn't have to be cruel. It doesn't have to be painful. It doesn't have to be divisive. It doesn't have to be like this, because it's almost like these people are stuck living in a hell they can't get out of. And I think you're aware of that. And the lyrics my guides want me to share in this reading are, I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever, and we'll never part. Oh, how I love you. Together forever, that's how it must be. To live without you would only mean heartbreak for me. I feel like you really love these people. And it's almost like your energy of love wants to stand by them as they go through this transformation of discovering what happened here. What is the pattern, and how can they break it? And if you are having a hard time with these people or the situation that you were dealing with, this could be your family that I'm talking about. Your guides are saying sometimes people do really shitty things, but you can love them anyway. And in your case, you may need to love them from a distance if they have really wrecked your life. Because we have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands coming out. So it's like these people, their immature way of thinking, it's almost like they just go after things without even questioning if it's healthy or not. They do things without even questioning anything about it. They don't even recognize that they may be responding from an unhealed place. And I feel like that's kind of brought you to this place where it's like, I gotta break away and let these people try to figure out on their own how to awaken and rise up from this situation, because I'm not going to get burnt in the flames of whatever it is that they're attracting into their life by continuing in this toxic energy. And it's like, closing out this cycle with them. But it's so sweet because I see you kind of like on the other side of this, cheering them on for every chain they break. Every day they discover that, wow, this isn't healthy for me. Like, wow, maybe I shouldn't behave this way. Maybe I should be more loving, or maybe I should let go of this belief, this idea, or whatever, because it's like causing conflict and pain in my life. I can see you here. This is so beautiful. You are a beautiful person with beautiful love. To be able to have this feeling toward these people who have caused so much damage. I can see you here cheering them on in spirit, maybe like even as you're watching their life from a distance or parallel, and seeing their successes and seeing them overcome things. You have this celebration in your heart because you've been praying for them every day.